Carlos Roa, Del Stone, what's happening? Good morning. Getting a big push down here, NASDAQ. Oh, thanks, Del. All right, let's check the news. So, a little bit of news this morning at 8:30. Nothing significant. Didn't look like it moved the market much. A little bit. Really nothing after. Some Fed speakers today. Fed speakers all week, really. Oh, my tea is hot. Might as well copy trade the PA to the evaluation. John, what's going on? Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? So I got my Bulenox master account here, a few evals, and got my PA here. I got an eval pulled up on the other screen for Top Step, and I got, what else do I got? I got my Take Profit Trader evals pulled up too. Hey Dylan, what's going on? Johnny Dundee, it's about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down. It is going down, yeah. Nice little rug pull there. Taking out that data wick. Well, actually it already took it out, technically, actually, from 8:30. Yeah, just pushing down. Nice little inside bar break. I didn't take it, I wasn't paying attention. Oh wow, John, that's crazy. That is nuts. Elsie, what's going on? Good morning. Thing is, those accounts have another 8 days on them eligible for draw. I'm hesitant. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think you said they took the money out, though, right? Oh yeah, you're fine, John. I hear you though. It makes you nervous. Yeah, you absolutely should be fine. You can trade those accounts, but technically, but yeah, I know I 100% hear you there. The concerns. As long as that money's out. Market's opening up here in 2 minutes. Here we go. Market is pushing down. Little FOMO there. Nice inside bar break after it broke down below the VWAP. But you can see like this inside bar did not work. This one did not work. This one worked. This one worked. This one did not work. So yeah, setups haven't been working that great, but that's okay. We will adapt or we will die. Pulling up my rest of my accounts here. Starving again. Oh, let's see. All right, market's open. All right, I got my funded futures fired up here. I got the top step. I got the. What else I got? Take profit. I got the Apex and Beal and Ox. Push down to 432s there for that 429. I think the 420s could be a pretty key level. Not just because I was a former stoner, but I don't know. It seems to gravitate towards that level always. So, be interesting. And obviously the 400 key level. But I'm just going to try to be patient and wait for a proper setup. I haven't been that patient the last few days. Pretty much this week. I've been struggling this week pretty bad, so let's see if we can get back on track. Actually on stream yesterday I did pretty well, and then I ended up self-sabotaging myself after the stream, so there's that. Alright, gotta push up to the 460s. Immediately pulling back. Alright, down to the 429s now. 426s. Get the overnight low. Where is it? Why is it not showing? Weird. It is the we are past the overnight low. I don't know. Usually I have it on the chart. I don't know why it's not showing it. Hey Eric Lake, what's going on? Terry Trades, what's happening? Amelia, how's it going? First time in 4 days, the 3-minute opening bar was in the low. It's interesting. So push down to 413s. I'm getting an immediate bounce off 413s. Feeling heavy. Take a look at the daily here. A little wick test bounce off the daily. Look at that. Almost to the tick. That's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know if you guys see that. Look at that. Little TBM wick test on a daily chart. I mean, it like bounced to the tick. What was the low? A high at 149. Not by the tick, but like just a few points. 3 points, 4 points. Hey Donna, what's going on? Just getting up and ready to trade. It's a beautiful thing, Eric Lake. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, as you guys are just tuning in, I got the PAs, Apex. I got a 25K PA. I passed yesterday. Get that 250K eval, copy trading those. And Belanox master account over here. And I got the My Funded Future. I mean, not My Funded Futures. I got Top Step and Take Profit. Trader. See what we can do. So we do have some Fed speakers throughout the day and tomorrow, but nothing, no other news really. Oh, that's too hot. Can't take it. TCG, what's going on? I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Guess 500 across my pro accounts wasn't enough for me. Yeah, I hear you. I get pretty greedy on those pro accounts too. Yesterday I ended up resetting reset two, and blew them both. So that gets a little expensive when you do that. Oh cool, I'm eligible for something on YouTube. Some new monetization thing. I don't know. Nice push up there. So it's kind of retesting that ORB, the 5-minute ORB. Pretty choppy right now. Yeah, Eric Lake. So what you gotta do, it says right there in the chat, but yeah, I really appreciate the support, first of all. So clear your cache on your computer. This sounds so stupid. And then what you want to do is click on my link and use code MAR. But you have to use my link first for Tradeify. And then use the default code to the website for the promo, and that's MAR, and you'll get the discount. Until I get a certain amount of sales, it's like $1,000 or something like that, then they'll give me a personalized code. But for now, you have to click my link and use code MAR for Tradeify. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. And sometimes I get credit, and sometimes I don't. It sucks. Hey Ryo, what's happening? Good morning. I'm really thinking about a long, but I'm gonna be patient. I really wanted to push the button there. It's not a real set, like one of my true setups, so we're just gonna wait. We could just flush these lows too. They broke that initial balance high, and then we're just flushing lower, so. Swept below, the prior bar is low. You can see it getting bought up right there. That's a little Trader Tom technique. Invading me, John? Yeah, it's not really picking any direction at this moment. It's pretty choppy. Oh, just short, yeah. Oh, nice, Eric Lake, yeah. So, yeah, Tradeify, Eric Lake, I've gotten payouts from them and everything. Really good company, for sure. Legit. Pay super quick. I've had no issues. Like, they pay as fast as my funded futures, too. Like, within minutes. On the second time. The first time I got a payout, it took a little bit longer, but maybe it was just verifying my bank account or whatever, RiseWorks account. So all right, pushing down, testing that 420 level again. There it is. Getting bought right back up though. Every single push down for now. But yeah, I don't know why sometimes I get credit, like, I don't know why sometimes I get credit for Tradeify and sometimes I don't. I think maybe it's the cookies or something. People like don't accept, and I don't know. It's kind of, it is what it is. But LOL, the music, I feel like I'm in a smoke-filled nightclub in Miami. Vice. Nice. Hey, Woodchip, good morning. Alright, pushing down here, testing that 400 level. 409. Take a look at YM. YM's pushing higher. So, it was doing that yesterday. I believe YM was pushing down and NASDAQ was pushing up. Today it's doing the opposite. So. But I could eat me something this morning. Hungry. I haven't been doing a lot of snacking and stuff lately, so which is good. Helicopter hovering over my house. It's usually light flight, which is a nice thing, but a little scary. Terry Trades, great job on editing. Oh, great job in editing your last video. Oh, nice, John. Thanks, Woodchip. Yeah, I gotta make a few playlists so I can mix it up a little. I've only made one, so still has a mix to it. All right, getting the elevator down here. Push it down, 390, 390s now. Well, what a nice move off that inside bar right there. Like 910, broke down below the VWAP. All in hindsight, of course. But no real setup for me yet. What a massive 945 candle. Pushed up back up to the 400s, rejecting off it. Still getting that push down. Well, this little support at 380s. I remember yesterday that was a pretty key level too. Those 80s. But yeah, no reason to look for any longs right now. No sense of trying to catch the fallen knife. We are just continuing to flush, push down lower, so. You want to fly to Fort Lauderdale? rent a Ferrari convertible. Maybe we can borrow one off from Scott from FTT. I've never done it, John, but I want to. Drive down through the Keys. Probably rent a convertible or something, like like you said. That'd be pretty fun. Joe Stone Crab, Miami. Yeah, that sounds fun. All right, continuing to push lower. $10 left for stop in and call it a day. Nice, John. Yeah, we are not bouncing right now. We're just continuing to flush lower. 358s. Curious, like what Tesla's doing. Nice break off the aggressive school run, 945. Bar there. Oh, nice, Johnny. Yeah, the 300K evals, nice. Yeah, I get that 250K one right here. Yep, that's all it takes. One trade a day, really. Continuing to try and find support down here, 350s. And still pushing down. Put the heat on you and on that ride up, yeah. For sure. All right, getting that elevator down now. Big push. Can you use TradingView with Tradeify? I don't know. I don't use TradingView. I don't really know. I think you can if you link it through Tradeivate anyway. But I don't really know how to do that. Right here. I got the answer for you. How do I trade with TradingView? Activate TradingView add-on. So yeah, you would activate it through Tradeivate with your TWY credentials. So it's right here in the help section. So yeah, definitely can, I guess. Do I prefer them over Apex? Kinda. With Apex, I like the multiple account aspect. If you're trading just a few accounts, then yeah, I like Tradeify. I kind of like the growth accounts more than the advanced accounts. But if you're a new trader and you're trying to pass the evals, then go with the cheaper evals with the advanced. But the advanced has the intraday trailing. The growth accounts are end of day. And then there's no activation fee if you pass a growth account. So for me, I usually get, unless I get the a good discount on the advanced, then I'll use the advanced. I actually got a payout on an advanced account. I've actually gotten a payout on all three, advanced, growth, and sim straight to funded. But yeah, for me personally, I like the growth accounts. But yeah. But yeah, they're good. Oh, nice, Eric Lake. Yeah, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for. I try. Sometimes there's a lot of questions I don't know, but I try to look them up. There's so many different things with the different props that I forget sometimes, you know. Right, yeah. 45 instead of 90. Yep. Pretty nice bounce there off 306. Travis and Nutty helped you so much from trying to figure out how to navigate the props was a bit different. Yeah, for sure. Now there's just so many too, John. Now, so many good ones. Back in 2021 when I, excuse me, when I first started, like I had Top Step and that was it. I didn't trust anyone else. On my Top Step and did not like the 5-day rule and 3K profit funding. Yeah. I watched a couple. Oh, so like I watched a couple of the usual ass hats loudmouths that lied and beat their chests. Only 3 or 4 you can trust, right? You're not wrong there. There's some little volatility being pumped in here. Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely Travis and stuff like back in the day was like Nutty was mainly Apex. Like that's all he talked about was Apex. And Travis was definitely, he'd call it building the prop firm empire, you know? And he would have multiple prop firms. You like the Top Step X platform? Yeah. Alright, getting a little bit of a bounce here. Up to 340s, but still feels really weak. Look at that selling from 350, 360s. Oh yeah, the only one you can use it with, Johnny, is Bulanox. Oh, actually, Tick has it too. So like I have it here on Bulanox, and they have all the same features. The lockouts, the copy trading, all that. And I think Tick has it too. Alright, put in an inside bar here. Hey John King, what's going on? Haven't really made any trades yet. Yeah, it is a mirror bar right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't put in an inside day, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we don't flush down, take out some of this gap here on the daily. Do we get down into the big gap down here? 2000s? 20,000s? Don't know, but definitely weak from the open. Big numbers tomorrow and Friday. Yep. For sure. But nothing this afternoon. Be interesting if we get a push up a break above 350s. Be a little scary though. I think the market's topped out. Could be right. A little exhaustion. You trade the ES? Yeah, you're smart. The NASDAQ is scary. I'm gonna short here. I don't really like it. I'm taking it off. I'm just gonna wait for the break. Nico Trades Futures, what's happening? How's it going? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate the support. You changed your profile pic after a trip to California. The weather is incredible. Yeah. Oh, there's the flush down. That's kind of what we were looking at. Looking for, I mean. Getting bought right back up on off this 300 psych level. Hey, good morning, Nico. All right, push it back up 320s. Yeah, just a little psych level bounce there. I think I might try for a short again. I don't know. Nice wide stop though. I've never used Tick, Johnny. To be honest with you. I don't know if anyone else in the chat's used Tick. I'm gonna try a short right here. It's very risky. Basically basing it off the first initial bar, first inside bar of the session break, but yeah, we'll see. Stupid question. Tradeify is U.S. futures, not Forex. Yeah, no, it's U.S. They don't have a rule, do they, at the end of the day? No, they don't. Eric Lake. Nope. I mean, you have to be closed, but it's not a hard breach. Oh, you can't swing trade. You can't hold trades overnight, Eric. Alright. Nice little push down. Breaking down below the 300s. We're looking real heavy. Getting bought back up though. I'm looking for a little more. I'm looking for the big flush. I gotta be a little careful though. Intraday trailing on the 25K. Oh, top 1 traders who you had Forex with, yeah. Yeah, you can't have swing trades. Alright, there's a nice little push down. I'm gonna take off some risk. The previous day low down here at 293s. Come on. I did not like the close of that candle. Flat. It's just nasty. This right here is nasty. I mean, I wish I would have caught the initial move off the open, but these wicks are just gross. Kind of flagging now a bit. Newt, what's up? Chris, what's up? Nothing like a solid green day, nice. Where would I go if I was for 75 bucks a month? Probably Bulenox because they're cheaper evals. Not cheaper all in. My funded futures is probably the cheaper one all in. Was it 97 bucks for a starter account? Yeah. Buellanox for cheaper evals besides Apex. Johnny Dundee, the only ones that I know of is that does like reviews on prop firms is like Kellyanne, but she has some bias, so take it as you want. But yeah, she does a list on Kellyanne, trading with Kellyanne or whatever. Hey Chef Chris, what's going on? But yeah, my favorites are just a few: Top Step, Apex, Buellanox, My Funded Futures, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader. Those are my favorites, and I've gotten payouts with all of them, and I've never been denied. But yeah. The yellow line, that's the VWAP. This right here. The VWAP. Volume weighted average price. Yeah, the only thing I got on my chart, Eric, is the initial bounce high and low, the VWAP. That's it. Yeah. We did break down below yesterday's low. I just noticed that. Well, I guess I should have stayed in my short. Hindsight. We are just pushing lower, guys. Market feels real heavy. Down below yesterday's low now. Yeah, really pushing down now. 250s. I'm not even looking at the chart, Chris. I'm not even trying to look at the chart. Because I just paper handed that short. Big time. Big time, big time. I'm not happy about it. Not great. Well, I mean, it's fine. Down 216, but I was just in that short off that break. And I I was short here actually. And very much paper handed it off the first inside bar break. So yeah. That's right, Captain Hindsight, that's right. Yep, now I'm just like, alright, Just gotta wait for another setup. What a flush. Tesla's flushing. ES flushing. Dow not really flushing. Dow's holding up for now. Captain Hindsight, best superhero ever, yes. Yes, for sure. Down to 227s now. All right, getting a little bounce off 227. You long? Ooh, you got some balls of steel, John. Yeah, nice play. I like that you're looking at levels though, not just pushing the button. Still got that monster gap down here, 20,050 to 19,974. But boy, it looks like it wants to go for it, don't it? It is NASDAQ. It's not that far away. Go to March 24th, 8:36 on a 3-minute. Assuming you mean, oh, right here. Nice. Definitely support there. Good call. Look way left. It's good. Does it hold? Oh, I'm looking at the 3. John, you got me all messed up. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I was looking at the 3-minute there. Maybe I should be. I was got me a little confused there. I'm like, something don't look right. Dead cat bounce, possibly, yeah. I mean, she's very heavy. Like, looks like it wants to try to push down, fill that gap. Down below, how's it going, Honest Take? All right, nice push up there. Nice call, John, on that 227. I'm gonna short here. Wide stops. My hypothesis, we just swept the previous bar high there, and I'm looking for continuation down. That's it. I like to have the stop rate above 300s though. Tough first trade, negative 1,000. Got half back on the short side. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you just flipped the switch. Nice work, Honest Take. Way to flip the switch. No idea what that means, Newt. I think I seen that on a SMT divergence was PDH. I think that's I think I seen that like on X videos or something. I'm just kidding. I'm sure some people know what that means. How's it going, Newts? How's the stream going? How's the London stream going? Yeah, same. Once you get over the buffer, it goes away, John. Oh yeah, I've been struggling this week, Newts, big time. Monday, Tuesday, I've been struggling. Apparently, I'm gonna be struggling today, so I don't know. Oh, nice. Good for you. Yeah, that's good. That's usually what I have during this session. 25 people. Ay, ay, ay. Nice little buy up there, actually. Quite a bit of volume spike. This is actually making me want to flip long. But we'll see. Do we have that unusual volume spike on a hammer like that? Can often show a reversal, which makes sense. Like John said, that previous low there from March 24th, a few days ago. Jeremy Sullivan, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Patrick's losing it. Came over here for peace and quiet. He's losing his mind. Alright. So we're in this trade here. Short. It's not working out. My thinking was just to break a little sweep of this previous bar high for the continuation down. Not stopped out yet. I gotta stop just above 300, but it's not feeling good now. But we'll see. But a nice bounce there off 227. $60-point bounce. It actually feels, compared to the market last week and the week before that, this market, this bounce is like very tame. Last week it was like, what, 150-point 5-minute candles consistently. Right now it's about $30. Eric Lake for an eval. Right around $30, 34 bucks. Yep, last month they were like 15, but that's when they run 90% off. I just started trading futures. In your experience over the years, how difficult is this market the trade on a scale of 1? Well, I loved the market last week and the week before that. For sure, I was just trading well. Lately, I haven't been trading that well. I found yesterday and Monday to be pretty difficult for my style and my setups. They just weren't working. They were just getting faked out on every end of the candle. So yeah, 1 to 10, it always humbles me. So yeah, 10. But no, it's, yeah, I mean, every day I sit down and trade these accounts, I feel like I'm just like running a marathon. So all right, 291s, 270s, between our entries at 276, and pushing up higher. Kind of bear flagging, which is good, but are we gonna get stopped out before it takes us out? I mean, are we gonna get stopped before it takes out the flag and continues lower if it does? But yeah, we just got a flag going on right now. Yeah, I know. Marathon with no end for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want green. Taking the 20-point winners. All right, it's kind of going nowhere fast. You blew up your personal money. Yeah, if you just took a few, you would be green. Feel frustrating. I know. You just try to get it back on one trade. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I know exactly what you're saying. I blew up my personal money. First day of TPT eval. First day of trying a prop firm. Scared to pull the trigger. Huh? That's funny, Jeremy. Because yeah. Eventually you get over all of it, but yeah, I know what you're saying. And just remember, like a little tip, like your TPT eval, the money you're risking is only the money you paid for the account. So every trade you take is, you know, you're only risking that 119 bucks, right? So just keep that in mind. Kind of helps me psychologically. It's like I know, like if I lose this account, you know, it cost me what, 150 bucks total. It is what it is, and you know, by trading a personal account, that's peanuts. It's nothing. Yeah, for sure. Can still feel real, especially when you get close to a payout. Take Profit Trader is one of the toughest ones to start with, to be honest with you. Just because you know it's psychologically very tough to get a payout on Take Profit Trader. It's great when you do start getting daily payouts because you know it's just awesome, but it took me a long time to get over that psychological barrier. Alright, I'm just waiting for the market to come get me. Scalping 300Ks is nice, 200 or 300 a trade, 50Ks using micros, 20 bucks. Yeah, I know. That's my problem when I trade micros is that I go, man, I just grabbed 30 points out of this market, and then you know I didn't make any money, so I'm just like, then I'll trade again. If I grab 30 points off this trade with a mini, then I'm like, all right, I feel satisfied, you know. So Maximus, like, it's just like when you get close to that buffer, it's like, and you know you can get a payout on day one, it just makes it more difficult. Take Profit Trader also switches to intraday trailing, like Apex, once you become funded, which a lot of people don't know. So that makes it a little more difficult as well. But yeah, it's like when you get close to that profit threshold, So say a $2,000 on a 50K, and you get close to it. It's like, you know, like if I just get over it, I can get a payout even on day one, and it's just kind of psychologically difficult. I kind of got over that. What I do is I just trade super aggressively and try to get over that buffer on day one and get payouts on day one, so I don't get super attached. That's what I do personally, but obviously, yeah, that's not for everyone. It's like the other day I made $5,700 on day one on a 25K account, and was able to withdraw what, 4,000, 3,800, 3,900, something like that. But I was going in like heavy, you know, 2-3 contracts. You quit because of the trailing drawdown. Quit using take profit because of the trailing drawdown. Yeah, it's tough. That's how I get over it. I like squash that trailing drawdown on day one. That's what I try to do. Or the account blows. I don't YOLO. Really, you know. I like to add to the winning trades aggressively. Like if I would have caught that move this morning, I would have been in full contracts eventually on momentum. I would have been like on a 25K account. I would have definitely been in three contracts. Minis. So the S&P was big contract, was 5 E-minis, one big S&P. And Introduce CME only let you do 6 E-minis at a time. Oh, really? That's weird. Alright, so we are kind of flagging, kind of breaking that flag now. So this could look good for our position. We'll wait and see. Starting to round over, hopefully. Need a nice little close down here, or push down through the 70s would make this trade even better. But right now it looks like it just wants to chop sideways. There we go. That's what we want to see right there. That little flush right there. It's exactly what we want to see. Love to see it take out the lows now. We'll see. Looking a little more, I'm looking more than 15 points. I'm looking for the continuation of the downtrend. But I don't know. That 227 could hold. Start moving 15-20 points, I'll probably trail the stop, take off some risk. Take off some risk now. Getting bought back up there, 260s. What's ES doing? ES is starting to push down too, a little bit. YM is really not. Doesn't want to move. There it goes. All right, 266. I think 250s. I'll move my stop. I'll trail it. My stomach is growling. Yeah, I'm looking for the elevator newts. I think if we start breaking down below 250s, I think we could push. Nice, Johnny. You're in too. Very easily. You can just grab it and move it. I'll show you. Right here. Just grab it and move it. Or you can do it on the DOM. Just grab it and move it. Alright, I'm looking for more points. I'm looking for, 250s and lower. So, will we get it? I don't know. But we're getting a bounce there off 260s. It's being dirty again. Wow. So I did move my stop down just a tad on that move, and let's see, I had it just above 300s, but I took off some risk, and yeah, looks like it's in danger now. I'd hate to get kicked in the tick and then it moves lower. Only about 10 points from being stopped out here. It's frustrating. Well, it is what it is. See if we stay below that 300. This is a 300 test. And didn't break through. Wah wah. So yeah, it looks like we're pushing up higher now. And, you know, Captain Hindsight here. This bar right here on that bounce off 227 that John Walk called out, like that volume spike right here. You see that quite often on a big move down or whatever, and you get an unusual volume spike with a hammer candle, and then you often will see a continuation. A good trade setup off from that. Of course, this is, like I said, Captain Hindsight. You know, you long off it, place a stop just below, and let it ride. And apparently that's what it's doing. But I did like this setup. I mean, it was such a big move down. I took the sweep of this, the high of this for sell short, and then it ended up hitting a nice little bear flag, and it felt very heavy, and I was kind of thinking we would just flush down to the lows there, but did not happen. So I do love those reversal candles, John. I know, and yet I don't. I need to trade them more. It's just scary when the market was just flushing so hard. And then in my back of my mind, I keep thinking this giant gap, this 80-point gap right here. I keep thinking about that. But yeah, ideally, John, you know, if this was an Harami candle, like if it, like this was a pretty big bearish candle, and then this candle came up and then put in a Harami with the volume spike, I think that would be very high probability trade setup. But yeah, back at the 20,300. See what the market does here. It feels very V-bottom-ish now to me. But I don't really know. What was interesting is the YM. Like, this was very interesting, like holding up the whole time. And ES is just kind of, you know, doing its thing, but that's 30-minute chart. So if you guys are interested, Terry Trades 100 on Twitter is doing a free 50K take profit giveaway. Just follow her account, comment below, tag 3 people in the comment, and then repost on your account, and she'll announce the winner on Friday, March 28th, 3 p.m. So, if you guys have a Twitter, then yeah, there you go. She's gonna do a 50K giveaway. Oh, that was a little frustrating. 2 trades in a row, pretty frustrating actually. Brandon, I hope you don't chop the rest of it. Yeah, no, it's chopping right now. Bad. Still pretty nice moves. I mean, these are in 20s, but I think I did in 20s on the side there. The grids. Yeah. Pretty nice moves. But yeah, I hope you're right. Little B-shaped profile on TPO. Sit here and chop around right here till tomorrow, till the news tomorrow. You guys can do me a favor and smash the like button for me. 30 people watching, 12 likes. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh yeah, John, it feels like you might have caught the bottom there. For now. So what are we down? 600? Yeah. 600. Brand new account, 25K, not that worried about it. I can pass those easily. So, but it always just sucks when you're flat looking for shorts again. For now. I mean, we're in the inside bar now. God. Back to sleep. Gotta shut the heat off. Doing my remote. You have sales at 325. You break the low of this inside bar. We could see some more lows. At least get down to the 2060s, 260s or the 250s, perhaps. But I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling very choppy right now. Well, you know what they say, one full port away from being green. That's right, Brandon. I do have some firing power on these accounts. It is Apex. I do have the firing power. It never works for you, John? No, it doesn't either. If I double up, it's guaranteed it's going to be a losing trade. I mean, if I get into a winning trade and add to it, then I can erase my $600 loss pretty quickly, but if it goes against me, it'll be over. Especially the 25K account. It's trading mini on a 25K account is not easy, not responsible either, but they are pretty cheap accounts. Nasty little pullback off the break of the inside bar on the upside. It's always really nasty when you see an inside bar, you get a break, and then it breaks the other side, so you get an outside bar after an inside bar. That's like very choppy action. Which kind of feels like what we're doing here. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Ugh. Oh, 100% Brandon. Yeah, so when I have a new account on a 25K, I like to come out swinging and trading it aggressively and like really getting that count up. You know, if I can make 1,500, 2,000 on that day profits, then that makes me happy. And usually I try to do that, and then if I don't, then it's blown. You know, because I'll trade 1 or 2 minis on it. But yeah, 100% agree with you there. Kind of what I did with the take profit trader the other day. 25K, I'm like, send it. Now we're kind of getting a little bull flag action. Slightly. Kevin, what's happening? Good morning. I'm tired. I feel like it's lack of calories. Some calories. Yeah, what you been doing, Kevin? Hanging out with other streamers? Need the double meat, double guac special? I know. Well, I'm red today, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, for sure, Dukes. Yep. Yeah, you guys gotta be careful of that too. You get that 30% consistency, but I'm just trying to focus on not so much the payouts lately and just building the accounts, but lately I haven't been trading that well, so so it's not really working. Oh yeah, John, I drink tons of water. Tea. We got lots of just herbal tea here, and then I probably drink at least a half gallon to a gallon every day of water. That's all I drink. Ever since I had kidney stones back in my 20s, I drink tons of water. 'Cause that was not fun. I had kidney stones 4 times when I was in my 20s. Yeah, and I just started drinking tons of water ever since, and I haven't had it since. I haven't had them since. I don't know. Knock on wood. I don't even think this is wood. This is wood. Knock on wood. Cranberry juice, yeah. Lots of water. Kidney stone pain is a 10 out of 10. I thought I was dying the first one I got. I literally thought something exploded inside me. That put me in the hospital. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Maximus calcium tablets and got one. Yep. Alright, so we are just slow grinding up now. Market's getting pretty boring. Really no trade. Kinda feel like we push higher. Pushing up 310s, 312s. Let's take a look at YM. Actually, I think I missed Amelia's comment earlier about YM. Just left 100 on it. Oh, YM is garbage, yeah. Yeah, YM just doesn't want to get a giant trend line going on here. But yeah, if you were green off this push down, if you caught the short, good for you. You're probably sitting pretty. If you ended up catching that long off 227 like John Walk, then sitting pretty good. Now the market took my money and is just chopping sideways, and it likes to do that too. It's not giving you any opportunities to get it back. The 312s. Looking like it wants to push above 320, but 300 is support now. You can see the psych level bounce off 300. Just waiting for the market to get shook up here. Might not happen anytime soon. gold doing? Gold looks like it wants to push up. Ooh, YM on that breakdown. Try that? I think I'm gonna. Short YM. Stops at 120. See if Nasdaq has to roll over too. Would be interesting. Short Nasdaq as well. Now this account is at risk, guys. Big time. Over leveraged. Oof, getting bought right back up there. Only about $500 in drawdown left because of the trailing on that 25K. That's all right. Need the Nasdaq to cooperate here with us, and should have a pretty nice win. So I am risking this 25K account on this trade. It is a PA, just a single PA. A nice YM trade, huh? Nasdaq is not cooperating. Here we go. There's a little flush there on the YM. Come on, NASDAQ, do something. Took off the YM trade. Looking at NASDAQ now. Kind of gross. Look at that, just slow grind. I think he's going up to the VWAP. Good, yeah. If I get out of this trade right here, it's pretty much a nothing trade that we're just in. Let's see. I'd love to see it break to below this inside bar, and we could definitely probably get a flush with some momentum. Past 50K top step. Nice, Chef Chris. Nice work. Going for a second. Awesome. Nice accounts to have. Oh. Well, I'm sore. I did a pretty intense workout yesterday. A little sore. There we go. I am still pushing lower. Adding. Don't do me dirty like that. There it goes. I'm in 2 contracts each. Now added to that winner. Looking for the flush. Took off 2. Rest is at break even. There we go. That's what we want to see. Trailing. Stopped out there. It's up 291 on these accounts now. Phew. Yeah, so we were down like 650, 700, and we're about 400 away from blowing. Now we're 1400 and drawdown left, and up about 300 bucks. The power of adding. It will be interesting if we still hold those lows though. 227. Yeah, Jeremy, it does. Yep. Unfortunately. The only one that changes it is Take Profit Trader. So Take Profit Trader starts out with end of day trailing. So it's end of day. And then when you get funded, they switch to intraday. Which, because they do it because where you can reset your funded account, it just makes it a little bit harder to YOLO those accounts, because end of day is just so much easier to full set an account. I know people would just YOLO them all the time, and they would lose a lot more money. Yeah, no problem, man. All right, getting that flush down, 260s. I was definitely playing my P&L there. I was definitely watching my P&L. Not a good thing to do, you know. Stop is at break even. Could have just left to see what the market was going to give you. Captain Hindsight. Alright, broke those 260s. Do we take out the 227? That is the question. Definitely a major support level there. If it doesn't hold, where do we go next? Let's look at a higher time frame. $179 possible, 158, and of course they got the big gap down here, 20,000, 20,050 to 20,1975. It's an 80-point gap. So that is down there. How far away is it? 220 points away, which seems like a lot, but you'd be amazed what NASDAQ will do. You piss off that NASDAQ and make her angry, it's all over. Little TBM 15-minute wick test there. Pushing up 290s. Not a bad cover on that, but that would have been a good target, the low of that candle for sure. You know the saying, better to be pissed off than pissed on. That's true. Yeah, Brandon, I took it. We ended up we were down like 650, 400 from blowing, and now we're up 291, $1,440 from blowing. Coach Fred, what's up? Coach Fred in the house. How's it going, Fred? Yeah, we were definitely over leveraged on that. I was short YM and then short NASDAQ at one point, and then I got out of the YM trade. It was a nice YM trade, but it continued to push lower, and ended up adding 2 contracts to the NASDAQ as it was pushing lower, and got these back to positive. So it was risky, and I was willing to risk the account. So that was my risk. Now I'm just waiting. Hurry up and wait. For the stream. All right, getting a little bit of a pullback, a rejection here off 300 level again. Big psych level. This is gonna be very interesting if that holds that low. I feel like we're going lower. Have you ever tested inside bars on a 2-minute chart? No, I have not. Nope, just 5s. I've looked at them, but let's take a look. I mean, they can work, you know, but feels like we're going down. But for now, we're just kind of chopping like kind of a bit of a range. How big is that range? 70 points. If you're reading TPO charts, you would say it's chopping it's putting in a B-shaped profile, probably. Which is exactly what it's doing. Let me pull up the TPO chart. It's putting in a B-shaped profile. These are P-shapes. Also put in one of these B-shapes too. But
But we got some room to the downside, don't we? Look at all these untouched VPOCs and POCs. I think we're gonna get down there eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be today, but yeah, kind of interesting. Initial balance is still holding. Anyone else ever trade or look at TPO charts? No, Donna? One of the first things I learned when I was trading futures is TPO charts. I still can't really trade off them. I'm not that good at it, but it can give you some pretty good, useful information. I just don't really look at them much. But someone told me that you can get it free on Take Profit Trader. Usually you have to pay for it, TPO charts. Take Profit Trader gives it to you for free, which is nice. But yeah, just briefly, like on the TPO chart. So if you look at it, so like yesterday and Monday, you know, like this green bar, which I can make it a different color. That's not any better. Get white. No, I kind of see it. I don't know. That's horrible. Why is it so? Very dark, but yeah, point of control basically. So that's like where most of the price was at. So at the point of control, it's where it spent the most time. Volume point of control would be like this blue line. So that's where we put in the most volume. And generally, what happens is like even if you get a push down, like we are now, that the volume or the market likes to go back up to those levels. If that makes sense. Kind of acts as a magnet the later in the day you get. And but not always. I mean, sometimes the market will move these levels. So if we start trading down here and then consolidating the rest of the day, then the point of control might be shifted back down to here or something. Or vice versa, if we end up pushing up here and then spending the day up here, could get shifted up there. Those are pretty good levels. And then the A and B is the initial balance, so that's the first hour of the day. And what it does is like if you're in a trade, so like you have the volume point of control down here in the point of control, is that if the market starts to flush, then these can be good levels to target because the market likes to come and repair these areas. And because that's where the most volume and stuff was traded on this day, which was 321. So it likes to come down in here, trade these levels, and fill. Same thing down here, back on 313. You know, 560s, 520s. You know, of course that's way down there, but it is possible. More likely to fill the gap that we have. first before we get down in here. So yeah, that was a quickie little lesson, but I don't really know. I mean, I know a little bit about them, but poor highs and poor lows. Like, it's pretty in a poor low right now. So it's pretty likely that we're gonna break that 250s, just because it's putting in equal bottoms there. So watch it print. See if it prints the E below the C and the D. There it is. See, because they call it a poor low. Hope I didn't put anyone to sleep on that. So just still sticking around this range here so far. See if we break down through it. Still holding that initial balance low. But yeah, I mean, the theory behind TPOs is that it's just an auction. You know, it's an auction. That's what all the market is, and then you're just looking for like where the price is going to gravitate to. Which is why, like, initial balance, like the first hour of the day, that's when most of the volume and the transactions go, is the first hour of the day. You know, if we break below it and fail and come back in and close above, that means it's a failed auction. Like, people didn't want to sell or buy really down in here, or keep selling down in here, so it comes back up and then tries to get where all the action is, which was up in here. That's just a way of looking at it, like a larger time frame. Because each one of those lines, the A, B, and the C, and the D, and all that, those are 30-minute. So you can actually split it like that, and then these are 30-minute bars, essentially. A is a 30-minute, B is a 30-minute, C is a 30-minute, so on. Oh, you get the flu, Donna? I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Before a PC, people would graph paper and chart, and oh my goodness. Yeah, John, I can't imagine. It's just so easy now. Just click a button, right? Click a button on your phone as you're at breakfast at the diner. I mean, it's just, you know, you've seen it beforehand, so it's crazy to think like that's where we're at now. Yeah, it doesn't want to really break this range. Swept below there and then kind of getting bought back up. People standing in the pit with all these graph papers hanging out everywhere. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know, John. What do you think? We think we're going to take out that 227? You think that's a really major support? I don't know. It's pretty major. Definitely got a nice bounce out of it. 300 points. You paid a guy to stand in front of the chart for me. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I remember watching that documentary, Floored, and they were all bragging about the little box thing.
Yeah, not financial advice, by the way. Thank you, Amelia. Yeah, I know. I hear you. It looks like we should take out the lows. I feel you, Brandon. I agree with both of you. It does feel like it. I suggest we take out the lows. What did Travis say? My suggestions. It's just his suggestions. I don't know. Definitely feels like it. It looks like it, but you're sitting on your hands, yeah. Kind of scary to buy this low. I mean, to sell this low. Looking for a scalp out. Too scary to long though, too. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the structure, I mean, we are just bearish, super bearish for the day. So a little push up there, and then we're just continuing to fall. So it definitely feels like we're gonna take out that 227. And then from there, 209, 179, possibly. Feels like we're taking out the lows, doesn't it? Oh, it feels like it. So YM doing? YM, wow, what a nice push down, YM. A lot of people trying to buy up the low here. There's a little flush. You chasing for the stream? Yeah, you're getting paid right now. How honest of you. Let test 227 before thinking longs. Yeah. Well, we hit that 200 level. Oop, there it goes, 197. Feeling weak. Feeling weak. All right, pushing down below 200s now. Look at the 3-minute or even 5 minutes, nice head and shoulders before it broke. Yeah, John, for sure. I feel like this is setting up to take out the gap from the other day by tomorrow or Friday. Yeah, I mean, it's right there. It's 200 points away, but it's right there. We know that's nothing. Whoa. All right, getting some news, some headline possibly. Now we're tanking. Now it's going. Felt like some sort of headline or news or something. And bounce right off that 170. $180 was a low, next $157 next, it's dropping. Yeah, I think so. I think we pushed lower. Must have been some sort of headline that just popped out. Too. Yeah, I agree with you, Nate. 157. Definitely. If we keep pushing down, I don't think that 170 is gonna hold. But yeah, it felt like a little bit of a news reaction there or something. I don't know. Some tweet. Some FOMC speaker. Canada's Prime Minister. I don't know. Something. Trading Star was talking. He was yelling from his porch. The megaphone. Yeah, probably more tariff news. We can actually look. Let's look to see if there's anything. Auto tariffs. Announcement as soon as Wednesday. Well, yeah, that's all it takes. Send the market nutty. Sends the market nutty bar. All right, top of the hour. See if we can push down below 470. Feels like it. Still holding up that 170 though. I think we break down through it though. I'm staying out of it though. For now. Will it give up the 170s and go to 157? I think we break below 170. I think it'll go pretty quick. There it goes. A lot of buyers down here. A lot of buyers. I'm seeing it on the E-Trade. Wow, I really love scalping these 300k accounts, which I locked in these months ago. Nice, John. Yeah, so you guys are interested in the 300k Apex accounts. They're bare to pass, but they are what, 80% off and $85 lifetime activations. So not a bad deal. We did get a bounce off the 165.50s. I was watching over here on the order book, and it was a bunch of buyers just buying that stuff up down there. Quite the bounce, actually. Because it looks more than it is, 30 points. Back above 20,200. Oh, I didn't know that, John. Yeah, I didn't know that. Your limit short almost got filled. Amelia. It's bouncing over the whole number, about 20 points, and rejecting. Yeah. Good call on that. We're pretty short here. Hopefully we just caught a bunch of longs and run their stops here. Maybe not. But felt like a bull trap there. Was copy trading TPT and Apex accounts. Couldn't believe how much more I would have in my account with TPT. Yeah, I felt that way with Tradeify. I think Tradeify's commissions are pretty high. And quick trade in Asia. Yeah, I don't blame you, Raul. It's not easy. Worst part is when you mess up your accounts in Asia and then have to try to like dig yourself out of the hole in New York, and then you just said, I wish I just skipped that session and traded New York. Trade's looking pretty good right now. Subject to change. You agree with me, Brandon? Yeah, Tradeify. Yeah, I felt the same. I was like, what the? I like fast track trading. No commissions. Those are the best. Zero fees, zero commissions on trades. How about that? Kind of bear flagging here. It's a good sign. No commissions, no payouts. I know, I was a lucky one to get payouts. Ended up getting, what, 18,000 out of them? I was a lucky one. They owed me another 8,000 though. Something like that. Yeah, I know, John. I got lucky very early. Very early. I got in on them. Yes, always take your money. Max payouts. So we are in the short. It is going lower. It's just not at a fast pace. Looking for the elevator, like that. All right, stops at break even. Come on, give it up for the stream. I'm looking for it to take out the lows, in case anyone's wondering. As of right now, it does not want to. Alright, that's what we like to see. Still flagging. take it off right there for the 15 points or so. 543 on this PA now. Lassie, what's going on? How's it going? That who had money and was trading at CME screwed so many traders, get 90% back, but took a year. Oh wow. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, not bad. There's the flag break. This could be a good entry again, but get a nice close below that. I think we flushed the lows. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there, guys. Up 543 on this PA here. I think this one's the same. No, down, well, 451. I think we were down slightly when we started the day on that. Evaluation. 250K evaluation. So yeah, so in the future I'll probably trade this a little more aggressive, more contracts, but yeah, not a bad day so far. And so yeah, if you guys want to use my code PINE for Bulonox and Apex, appreciate it, appreciate the support. And TPT, Take Profit Trader, Terry Trades 100, all caps. And go follow her on Twitter. She's doing a 50K giveaway. Terry Trades 100. Take Profit Trader. So if you guys are interested in that, pretty simple. Just like her post and whatever she's got on there. And My Fund of Futures. Use code MM. Methodical, big supporter of the channel, and also. If you guys are using Tradeify, please use my link. If you want to help support my channel, use my link and then code MAR, and I should get credit for it. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys tonight, 6 p.m. Trade safe the rest of the day, guys, and I'll let you know what happens the rest of the day. But for now, I'm going to take a break and go to the gym. So, get something to eat first. I need something to eat. Alright guys, peace out. See you guys.